Hey Taurus, so we're here to do your August generals. Exciting. So we've got the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of the 8th, but we're already in that energy now until around the 12th, 13th. The Lionsgate portal is massive, like manifestational energy. We've also got the full moon in Aquarius tomorrow, so it's all like push-pull, it's all like release, receive, release, receive. I love it. Absolutely love it. I'm also a Taurus stellium, so I've got 7 placements in Taurus. I'm a Gemini sun, but I'm a Taurus stellium. So I'm excited. It all seems to be lining in. So I'm going to get you on from these. These will be extended readings. You can find the extended in the description box below. If you're watching me on YouTube, hit the more button and all my things will come up, like if you want to follow me on social media and stuff. And if you're watching me on Instagram, the link's in the bio to my Patreon for the extended. So let's dive right in. This is the bit that I like. The cards. Pray from the heart. I like that. Number 23. So it's a 5 numerology. 5s are about change, making change, focus on change. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. So if we ask from the heart, and that's amazing for the Lionsgate portal, because if you're manifesting from a heart energy, from a 0 point energy, you're manifesting from a place of love anyway, so there's nothing actually blocking you apart from your own thoughts, that type of thing. So it's about dropping into that heart and putting out your manifestations for yourself. I love that. So your angels are listening to you. Put your orders in. It's Lionsgate portal. What's your big dreams? What do you really want? Oh, we've got 2 from the Lightseers deck. We have, let me have a look. We've got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? And I feel like this is more for the full moon tomorrow, because that's what you're releasing. What are you clinging on to? What is blocking you from walking through there and getting to your destination that you want to? It's almost like the Tower card in a sense, but it's for you to go inwards, and it's like, how am I blocking myself? So it looks like the first 2 weeks in August is going to be focused on shifting what you no longer need in order to get what you want from the Lionsgate portal, which I actually love. And then you got get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature, get out to nature, get grounded, use grounding practices, meditation, walking in barefoot. I met someone yesterday, well, I met him before that, but what he does is he doesn't meditate, so he goes in cold water. That's his thing to keep him grounded and pull him back down. So it's about keeping yourself grounded in the month of August, Taurus. You are a earth sign. Reconnect to nature. My ears are absolutely ringing now. Let's have a look. Some of my Tauruses need silence, or like even just an hour, pure silence. Connect with your thoughts. The month of August is bringing around new beginnings, especially if you've got the courage to take the action. So we've got the courage there, we've got action, and we've got new beginnings. We've also got Jupiter. It's like, where do you want to go? What do you want? What's crossing that energy for my Tauruses? The completion of cycles. The completion of cycles brings around change. And you have the 5. You've already got the 5. So what are you manifesting to bring change? Some of my Tauruses have experienced a loss in the last couple of months. I don't know why, I'm feeling it more when I'm looking at her. I feel like some of my Tauruses have got a strong female around them. It could have been from a loss. But a strong female around them, like trying to help you. So basically, if you have lost a female in the last couple of months, so this is not going to be for 100% of Tauruses, but if you've lost a female in the last couple of months, I would kind of speak to that female. If you feel uncomfortable about meditating or prayer, maybe speak to the female in spirit. If that's resonating with you now as I'm speaking it, you know, go with it. But you're completing some kind of cycle. There's some kind of change coming in for yourselves, Taurus. Why is this coming around now for my Tauruses? Because it's time for the rose-tinted glasses to come off. You know, any illusions, any confusion that's been around you, you're going to get answers. That's probably what it is with the crumbling and the getting grounded. You know, you've got to stay strong. I kind of want to say, don't be pushed by other people's opinions. And just as I was saying that, we've got the external parties. So, you know, jealousy is an illness. Pray they get better soon. Let it go. Maybe you're coming away, with the cycles completing, maybe you're coming away from people who are no good for you. Do you know what I mean? Some of my Tauruses are taking time out from like people or social media, you know, that type of thing, like taking a step back from it. At present, it's about focusing on your North Node, which is cosmically, intuitively, and universally your purpose. Where do I go from here? I'm not going backwards. There's nothing there for me at all. I'm going forward. So it's about your purpose. It's like your spiritual war paint is on and like, boom, I'm going for it. Going forward, healing the inner child. So Taurus says, you were being asked to heal your inner child. I've just done Scorpio's reading and they kept getting this playful energy. There's a need to play. I feel like there's a need to go backwards into childhood, or it could have been a parent, a guardian, a female guardian that you know, there's a grief energy, Taurus, in this. Not for everybody. Well, it is. Yeah, it is. But it's not, it's not just about the females that are picking up, the female in spirit. I feel like the females are a bit stronger at the minute, especially in spirit. There's something going on with the divine feminines, but there's a lot of mirror work that you're going to be doing in August, and a lot of like, how are you moving forward? Because you're coming away from in the past, anything that you've been lacking, anything that where you feel like you've been suffering, you know, a feeling of being of lack, a victim mentality or a lack mentality. You're coming away from that. But spirit are around you. You've got nurture and compassion. You know, I feel like you've got to have some compassion to yourself as well. Compassion towards yourself. Nurture the connection with yourself. There's a lot of love in your reading, Taurus. The outside influence to that is limitations and fears. How are you limiting yourself? What are you scared of? In August, we've got that Lionsgate portal of manifestation. We need to release our fears, release what's holding us back in order to go forward and grow to it, you know, what we can achieve, especially in your North Node and your purpose. It's like, don't hold yourself back because of what other people will say or what other people are doing in their life. Just because they're on that kind of karmic shift doesn't mean you can't jump off that carousel and go do what you need to do. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're putting space between you and people who put limits on you or try and make you scared of doing things. Do you know, I've had that recently. Like, I went on a carnivore diet and I've had so many people, oh, you need to be careful of this, you need to be careful of your vitamins, you need to be careful, you can't eat too much meat, it's bad for you, blah, blah. But yet, a few years ago, I was basically on the brink of having a drink problem. And not one of them people said to me, Lindsay, you're drinking too much. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, do they pick and choose? When I was doing something really bad for myself, no one said anything. I was potty girl. Oh, let's ring Lindsay. Let's go out with Lindsay. Do you know what I mean? But as soon as I start looking after my health and I look better and I feel better, people have things to say. To me, that's their limitations and they're trying to put it on me. So the way that I'm seeing this is someone's trying to put some kind of limitation on you. In your hopes and fears position, we've got the Ace of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, we're in that fire energy. We're in Leo now. We've got that Leo energy. You may have a Leo around you. I don't know why I keep banging on about Leo. So it may be Leo. You may have fire in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but it's advancement. The Ace of Wands is advancement, and that is your hope. You want to grow, you want to go forward, but in order to advance, she's having to dive deep. She's diving deep, and that's what you need to do this month, Taurus. You need to get grounded. You need to connect with yourself. You need to go through that crumbling, go through that, the crumbling of people, the crumbling of your old beliefs, in order to come out as, do you know what, that's my purpose, that's where I'm going, to hell with what anyone else says. Because your outcome is self-care, it's energy. What's taking your energy? Move away from it, take some time out, silence, candles, bubble baths, whatever you feel is self-care to you. You know, I do feel like there's a need for silence, but then again, I'm starting to wonder if it's other people's voices that you just need to switch off for a little bit. Yeah, because reflection is projection. Someone or a group of people, or even be it like online. And I'm seeing so much of that at the minute. You know, people projecting their fears onto other people. You know, that's their shit, not yours. That's theirs to deal with. Don't allow that. So you're taking some kind of self-care, some time out because you're bored of people. Do you know what I mean? That totally coincides with me at the minute. Going forward, we do have an apology and forgiveness. Sometimes we have to forgive those that don't even offer us the apology. Do you know what I mean? But it's a way of living. Apologies coming forward. Also forgiveness. You know, we've got to you've got to forgive. You know, for yourself, not for other people. For yourself. So yeah, there could have been gossip. Yeah, someone is projecting their own lack, their own self-doubt. This is not yours. This is an external party. This is other people, or, you know, there could have been fallings out or whatever. You do not go into that. Just kind of leave it with love. Leave it with love, whatever. You focus on your energy throughout the month of August. Get grounded. Don't allow it. Speak to your loved ones. I like it, but I'm going to go into the extended and dig deeper. So, send you with lots and lots of love. Bye.